religion with the Semples. Their God, whom they have inherited intact from their remote Puritan ancestors, is a narrow, irrational, unjust, mean, revengeful, bigoted person. Thank heaven I don't inherit God from anybody. I'm free to make up mine as I wish him. He's kind and sympathetic and imaginative and forgiving and understanding, and he has a sense of humor. I like the Semples immensely. Their practice is so superior to their theory. They are better than their own God. I told them so, and they were horribly troubled. They think I'm blasphemous, and I think they are. We've dropped theology from our conversation. This is Sunday afternoon. Amasai, hired man, in a purple tie and some bright yellow buckskin gloves, very red and shaved, has just driven off with Carrie, hired girl, in a big hat trimmed with red roses and a blue muslin dress and her hair curled as tight as it will curl. Amasai spent all the morning washing the buggy, and Carrie stayed home from church, ostensibly to cook the dinner, but really to iron the muslin dress. In 2 minutes more, when this letter is finished, I'm going to settle down to a book which I found in the attic. It's entitled On the Trail, and sprawled across the front page in a funny little boy hand, Jervis Pendleton, if this book should ever roam, box its ears and send it home. He spent the summer here one time after he had been ill, when he was about 11 years old, and he left On the Trail behind. Looks well read. The marks of his grimy little hands are frequent. Also in a corner of the attic there's a water wheel and a windmill and some bows and arrows. Mrs. Semple talks so constantly about him that I begin to believe he really lives. Not a grown man with a silk hat and walking stick, but a nice, dirty, tousle-headed boy who clatters up the steps with an awful racket and leaves the screen doors open and is always asking for cookies. And getting them, too, if I know Mrs. Semple. He seems to have been an adventurous little soul, and brave and truthful. I'm sorry to think he is a Pendleton. He was meant for something better. We're going to begin threshing oats tomorrow. A steam engine is coming and 3 extra men. It grieves me to tell you the buttercup, the spotted cow with one horn, mother of Lesbia, has done a disgraceful thing. She got into the orchard Friday evening and ate apples under the trees, and ate, until they went to her head. For 2 days she has been perfectly dead drunk. It's the truth I'm telling. Did you ever hear anything so scandalous? Sir, I remain your affectionate orphan, Judy Abbott. P.S. Indians in the first chapter and highwaymen in the second. I hold my breath. What can the third contain? Red Hawk leapt 20 feet in the air and bit the dust. That's the subject of the frontispiece. Aren't Judy and Jervy having fun? 15th September. Dear Daddy, I was weighed yesterday on the flour scales in the general store at the Commerce. I've gained 9 pounds. Let me recommend Lock Willow as a health resort. Yours ever, Judy. End of section 3. Recording by Joe Carabas, Vallejo, California.